Welcome to part 2 of our 3-part series, Let There Be Light. We will start with Revelation chapter 22, and we are reading verse 5. And it says, "And there shall be no night there, and they shall need no candle, neither the light of the sun, for the Lord God giveth them light, and they shall reign forever and ever." Now, it is very interesting to note that in the beginning, God said, "Let there be light." And John confirms this and he says, that light was life unto man. And now in Revelation, a culmination of this promise of light, he says that in the new heaven, in the new earth, there shall be no sunlight, but there will be light. There will be no candles, but there will be light. There will be no electrical lights, but there will be light. And that light shall issue from the Lord, because the Lord himself shall give them the light. Now, if you go to Isaiah in so many words and in so many places talks about light. He talks about walking in the light. They that walk in the light do not stumble. They that walk in the light are not confounded by the things of this world. The light that we are talking about here is not the light that you see during the early hours of the morning up to what we have known as sunset. The light that we are talking about is the light that gives wisdom to mankind. The light that gives freedom to mankind. The light that gives us a sense to decide that which is right and which is wrong. And that light is Christ Jesus. And this is the light that we will need. This is the light that we have in the book of Revelation. From outside of Christ, there's no other light, there's no other life that we can hope for. So when we look at Christ, we look at the hope of nations. There are so many warnings that we will find in the Bible talking about those who do not walk in the light. In the book of Job talks about stumbling in the darkness. Isaiah chapter 42, verse 16. Talks about the blind being led into a light that they never had before. This is a situation where the whole world is blind. We are blind to our circumstances. We do not know the path that we should take. But Christ says he is the path that we need to take. Science tries. Yes, I'm deliberately saying that science tries. But all that science eventually ends up doing is to prove that there's a God out there, a God that is the creator, a God that cannot be understood by the finite minds of a human being. While we look at cause and effect, our God does not look at cause and effect. Because he is the cause. The effect is what we feel. Now, if we know the cause, if we know the consequences of defying the cause, then what shall our end be if we continue to defy the cause? There's been a great multitude of witnesses over the ages. In the Exodus, we witnessed the children of Israel crossing the Red Sea. But before we even see them crossing the Red Sea, there is a very interesting point, that there is a pillar of fire between the children of Israel and the armies of Egypt. To Egypt, that pillar becomes darkness. But the same pillar of fire to the children of Israel becomes light. Now, this is the situation that we live in the world today. There are always two sides to our existence. The side that lives in darkness and the side that lives in the light. Now, I want you to understand that the source of this darkness and the source of this light is exactly the same pillar. So for those who are obedient to the cause of Christ, the pillar gives light. For those who are disobedient, the pillar gives darkness. And it is this darkness of the mind that makes the Israelites survive. Because when Pharaoh comes after them, the children of Israel walking in the light passed through the Red Sea. But Pharaoh, walking in the darkness, spiritual darkness of the mind, goes into the same circumstances, but only goes to his destruction. The Bible says two roads are set before us. One unto salvation, unto life, and the other one unto death, unto destruction. And Joshua says, for how long shall we waver between two minds? If God be God, then obey him. If the devil be God, the God that you want to obey, then let it be so. But do not vacillate between two minds. Choose this day whether you want to walk in the light or you want to walk in the darkness. Very interestingly, Jesus, as he goes to resurrect Lazarus, that's John chapter 11 and verse 9. Jesus asks a very interesting question. Are there not 12 hours in the day? If any man walk in the day, he stumbleth not, because he seeth the light of this world. Now, if we desire for ourselves to walk every day in the light, if we have so desired to be continuously in the light, that even our towns, the streets are lined up with lights, so that day and night may not have a big difference. What does that speak to us spiritually? What it is simply saying is, for us to walk, for us to perform, for us to be industrious, for us to be in existence, we need light. Now, if we need the light that is material, that is temporal, that is here today but can be turned off tomorrow, how much more do we need a spiritual light that is called Jesus Christ in our lives? Imagine a situation where the father in his house becomes the light of the household, and the mother reflects the light that is coming from the father. And the children embrace this light, and then the family unit becomes a unit of light. How much love would we be sharing amongst ourselves? How much understanding would we be sharing between ourselves? We would not need the last 6 commandments of the Bible, which talks about the relationship between men and men, because we would not commit adultery, we would not commit murder, we would not covet, we would not be a false witness. We would live in harmony with each other because we become children of the light. And when the Bible says, be ye holy, even as he is holy, it is saying Christ is what the light that we need. If we are connected to Christ, then we have the holiness of Christ in us. So it is not us who live anymore, but it is Christ who lives in us. So what shall we fear when pestilence comes and we know that there's a light that is called Jesus Christ that can command even death to leave Lazarus, that can command the storms of the sea, natural disasters, and they can be peaceful and quiet. Is it a hard decision? Or is it our own self-will, our own darkness that stops us from seeing the light that is in Christ Jesus? They that walk in the light do not stumble. Even if they die, they have the hope of a resurrection in Christ Jesus. Even if they fall sick, they have the hope of a healing, for Jesus is the balm of Gilead. His hand is not shortened to save. If Paul could send handkerchiefs to distant places and the people were healed, if Christ could speak the word and the child of the centurion would be healed, would Christ not be able to speak life into our circumstances as individuals, as families, as nations, as the world today? If He is the one who created the heavens and the earth and everything that is in them, surely He even knows that bug that is causing coronavirus. Would He not be able to speak peace and that virus would obey? A call is before us to repent, to leave our ways of darkness and walk in the light of Jesus Christ. This will be the end of part 2 of our 3-part series.